All right, welcome back to my crazy stories, my crazy life.
These are crazy stories. These are crazy stories. These are crazy stories from my crazy life.
This one, I'm about to tell you about how I left mine and my wife's passports at our hotel in Canada. So, we were in Banff, Canada. We were at our friend's wedding. Banff, it's absolutely incredible. It's Alberta. If you're not familiar, so we flew into Calgary. You drive a little over 2 hours north. So flew into Calgary, got a rental car, drove about maybe 2.5 hours north. And it's just absolutely beautiful. Stayed right. It's a really gorgeous place. The town is really, really pretty. It's just a magnificent mountain town. A little bit like Yosemite. A little bit like Yosemite. It very much so reminds me of it. And it's just beautiful. So the weather was great. It was Memorial Day weekend. So the weather was fantastic. And we had the best time. Our friends had such an amazing wedding. Everything was perfect. Well, now it's time to leave. We're leaving. Do you have everything? Do you have everything? Of course we have everything. And we drive the whole way, about 2.5 hours, get to Calgary. Luckily, our flight was at 6 a.m. the next day. So for our final night, we decided to try to get to Calgary at 3, have an afternoon and an evening, and enjoy Calgary, since we've never really been there before. And then stay in a hotel right by the airport, get up, return the rental car, and get on our flight, head home. So we get to Calgary. We get to this really popular park. I don't remember what it's called. If you're from Calgary and you're watching this, I'm sure you know what park I'm talking about. If you've ever been, you probably know what I'm talking about. But it's a really popular park. All these people go. Everybody's exercising, enjoying themselves. Gorgeous. We get out and we walk. And it couldn't be more than 5 minutes. I go, well, I keep this thing on me when I travel internationally that keeps your passport on your body, so we won't lose it, because we like to travel internationally. It's great. Hope to do it again very soon now that COVID is kicking bricks. And I'm like, I don't have the thing that had our passports. Oh my God. I checked everything before we left the hotel. I checked everything except for the safe. Now, I usually don't use the safe. I don't need to use the safe. I got nothing. What do I need to take? What do I have? $40 cash. I want my $40, but if somebody takes it, it's not the end of the world. I don't care to use the safe. Our passports came. We brought our passports. Like, I gotta lock these bad boys up, and we stayed in Banff for about 4 or 5 days. Went up to Jasper a little bit, and that was gorgeous. Walked on a glacier, so cool. But I knew we didn't need our passports, so I locked them up. And I forgot that I locked them up. So I tell my wife. She's so angry at me. And I can't blame her. I can't blame her at all. So I go, hey, let's just grab lunch right now. I want to say it was about 1. It was about 1 p.m. We got there. Let's just grab lunch right now. We're both a little hungry. And then we'll head back. I can't remember which one of us drove there to begin with, to be honest. But I 100% know that I drove back up to our hotel in Banff and back down to Calgary. And because I specifically remember her telling me, "You're driving. You did this." So I called right away. Called our hotel, told them where our passports were. So I know this is where I left them. This is where I had them the whole time, and I just forgot to check it. So I'm certain this is where they are. Can you please grab them for us so other guests don't check into the room and have our passports in there? I say yes, absolutely. So we get back to the hotel. I go in there. I've got them at the front desk. So, excellent. Then we get back to Calgary eventually, about another 2.5 hours of me apologizing to my wife. And we get there just in time for dinner now. So we didn't really get to do too much for Calgary. We went to this place that Yelp said was good. I can't remember what it was called. It was pretty delicious though. Then we went to a bar. It was game 1 of the NBA Finals, Toronto Raptors versus Golden State Warriors. And Toronto Raptors won. So it was pretty cool to see the Raptors, Canada's only NBA team, win. Everybody's Raptors out. It was really cool. They had Raptors drinks, like different liquors and stuff, liquor drinks that they were making that were inspired by the Raptors players. So it was really, really cool. But got the passports, got back. Really sorry about that one.
These are crazy stories. These are crazy stories. These are crazy stories from my crazy life.